shit, son. Oh. I just got a whole lot. A whole lot. A whole lot of new material. Well, not a lot. Just a few little bits and bobs, a few drips and drabs, a few bits and pieces, a few tiddies and winkles, a few nooks and crannies, a few bobs and vagines, you know. Not just any jeans, vagines. Jeans specifically designed to fit comfortably around the vagina. What did we get? First off, I got some new cartridges, new ink cartridges for this boy, the Pentel Japan brush pen. I've been out of these for years. I haven't had any of these for the last couple of years. Well, I'm trying to find my fucking scissors while I talk so I can open them up. And I finally got some, because funny story about trying to buy new ones of these. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's a new cartridge in there. Shall we make sure it's, because it's not gonna fucking come out straight away, is it? Need to get the ink flow. And that'll probably do. Well, that was a process that is definitely worth recording and committing to video. What else? I usually use these, but they're running dry, so I needed new highlighters. These came in like a pack of 5. I couldn't find them in the same shop, so I got these. I only got them. There were other cheaper ones available, but I got these because they're Sharpie. So I wanted to see if, being Sharpie, they were any good. Because, you know, Sharpie makes some pretty high quality products. So, by all rights, the Sharpie highlighter pens should be pretty good. But it's one of those things that's like, how good can a highlighter pen really be? It's a very hard nib. I'm not sure how keen I am on that. It's quite pink, though. About as pink as any other highlighter I'd probably use. Oh, it's a little bit darker. I don't know if I maybe even prefer the slightly lighter version. Yeah, I only wanted it for the pink, so I bought a packet, but I couldn't find just single pink ones or packs of pink ones. But then I had those, and I also had a packet of cheaper ones, you know, store brand WH Smith's ones, ready to purchase alongside those. Then at the counter, they had impulse purchases, which I don't usually go for, but for only a couple of quid more, there was this set. 12 neon and pastel highlighted desks. It includes desk tray for easy storage. Wow. I'm not going to use the desk tray, because, I mean, do I look like somebody who needs ease of storage around my desk space? I mean, come on, let's not be silly. So it's got a pink one, which I was after, but then these are cool. I really like the pastel looking ones. I could probably do quite a lot with those. Throw in some of the neon shit as well, with some other, you know, brush pen and other markers and shit in there as well. Could probably create some goods, but we'll use those for another video. I'll do a whole thing. Maybe I'll draw a penis. I also got this. It's just a cheap, well, relatively cheap, small, nice little A4 sketchbook. Plan is, see, what my plan was to get more pink markers, get more ink for my brush pen, and then together combine the powers of Grayskull, and have this as a book, and have it all be pink and black in the book. So every page it's all pink highlighters, black brush pen, probably some ballpoint pen and stuff as well. Maybe a little bit of Tipp-Ex to correct mistakes. You know, we've got the Tipp-Ex pens. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, with this, that's what this is going to be. It's going to be my pink and black book. And with that, Phew. Do love those spray painty fumes. I quite like that because it's like a matte black papery cardstock that putting the black paint on top. It's not as redundant as you might think it is. It actually shows, especially when the light hits it in certain ways. The black is actually black. So let's do the time warp again. Let's draw some shit, yeah, some pink and black shit. Let's start it off. Let's get it cracking. Let's blast our balls into fucking orbit and shit. I think it's pretty much, you know, goes without saying, I've got to draw a goblin on the first page, haven't I, really? It's like what do you call it? Mandatory, obligatory. I'm drawing a goblin carrying some pigs under his arms because I thought that'd be fun to draw, so that's what I'm drawing. And now I've got to remember, like, what the fuck do pigs look like? Pig nose and eye, you get it. They have legs. What are their legs? It's my go-to is to draw pig legs like just straight like that, but they have limbs. Limbs? Of course they got limbs. They got like joints and stuff. Is what I meant to say. My apologies. They've got joints, which means the legs have to like bend and you've got to take like anatomy into account. What a mess. What a mess having to like know how to draw things right. Ugh. It's the worst. Learning to draw is the worst. Drawing for fun when you're a kid is the best. You just piss around. Nothing matters. Stay up to all hours just filling page after page with absolute bloody nonsense. And it's fine and it's fun and enjoyable. But then you actually learn how to draw and it becomes miserable. Everything has to make sense and it's got to abide by rules. The goblin's body is here and here. His leg comes up here. It goes down here. Right, so his foot be here. Right, okay, that works. Leg. And, you know, no pencil. Pencils are for, well, I was going to say pussies, but that's not really politically correct, is it? I don't mind being politically correct because I don't really intend to hurt people's feelings unless they're just pricks, in which case fuck them. No pencils, that's the point I was trying to make. These highlighters aren't bad, but like I say, because this one is quite a hard-edged highlighter. I feel the other ones are a lot softer, and I think with that they're a little bit easier to use. But these ones are quite hard. Not hard to use, but like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just having fun. That's what I'm trying to do, yeah? Talking about rules and having fun drawing instead of being miserable. Trying to just have fun with it. Pink, black, fun. Oh, there's actually quite an interesting story as to why I use the pinks that I use. Which started quite some years ago. Yeah, whatever. God, as if anyone cares, as if anyone gives the faintest hint of a trace, of a whiff, of a piss or a shit about why I use pink so much. Christ. No one cares. Shut up. Ewan. If that is your name, if you are that. If you are all that and a bag of chips. Idiot. Shut up. Oh, welcome to Inside the Artist Studio. I'm going to ask a whole load of questions. What made you use the pinks that you've become so well known for? You? Oh, well, they all started back in... You're not somebody. You're not someone of importance. Ewan, you're a stupid idiot. Shut up and draw. Entertain people. Or try to, anyway. Your form of what you consider to be entertainment. Good grief. Shut up. Hey, no. I'm supposed to be the new and improved positive affirmation Ewan. I'm not supposed to be self-deprecating anymore. I'm supposed to speak positively about myself because I'm the best. Because I'm the fucking best. Look at this. I do all this with no pencils, no preliminary sketches, no pencil lines, no guidelines. Kim Jong-hoo? Oh, who's that guy? Some some carry-on luggage wannabe. No, some Burke out of Korea. Which Korea? The South or the bad one? I've never once in my entire life seen actually watched Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know how to pronounce any of their names. I see them written down time and time and time and time again. I've not once heard them be called by name. So I think it's Vegeta, Vegetas. I think it's Vegeta or Vegeta. And Cyan. Is that not like super cyan, just a really saturated colour, like a really saturated blue colour? It's not just cyan, it's super cyan. These jokes. Point is, I have no farting idea. Oh, thought I was going to swear, didn't you? I have no farting idea what I'm talking about. If I make a Dragon Ball Z joke, just know I have no clue, no sausage of an idea of what the bloody hell I'm talking about. Ooh. Goblin nose. Runs as fast as a goblin nose. See, because noses run. Yeah, so that's like if you've got a runny nose. See, goblins and pigs get on very, very well because they're very similar creatures, except pigs are probably a lot smarter than goblins. They just can't necessarily communicate it as well. See, because what goblins do in my goblin world, goblins basically mimic the behaviour of the most abundant life form that they are around. So if they're goblins out in the wild and they're surrounded by like foxes, they'll all start acting like foxes, the goblins. They'll run around on all fours and they'll yip and yiff everywhere and wear big furry costumes and go in yiff piles or whatever, fur piles, and yiff each other. But then if goblins are around like humans, then they start behaving like humans. They're not racist, except for the racist ones. I'm sure there are racist goblins out there. But what was I saying? Was I talking about goblins? And so goblin language, for instance, is goblins learn. They mainly communicate through like noises and gestures with each other. It's very sort of like implied. But then when they're around people and they hear people talking to each other, the goblins sort of mimic that behaviour. And then goblin language in that respect sounds like a really horrible, like demon version of human speech, because they're not using words because they don't understand words and language. They're just trying to make words out of nothing, just noises. So in that respect, they may appear to like have their shit together more so than pigs, because they can form, they can appear to form language, even if they can't actually do it. Whereas pigs just oink about the place. Point being, there is no point. Life is meaningless. Let's do the Kim Jong-gi thing where he does this. It doesn't really work with this ink because it dries so quickly. So I'm not trying to be Kim Jong-gi. I'm not bitter and resentful and jealous of him at all. I'm my own person. I've got my own set of skills and abilities that I've worked hard for, and I'm not angry or mad at all. I'm not trying to be anyone else. I'm not going to be the next anyone. I'm going to be the first Ewan. That's what's positive affirmation, Ewan. I'm Ewan. God damn it, I'm the best. Round. No one's gonna have a game time. Did you know I sing? This guy with the shadow of his nose, his big, silly, long nose. These toes came out really well. I did good on those, didn't I, eh? Pretty gnarly looking toesy woes. I've got to give him a bit of a shadow since he's hopping around the place. Nice and simple. A few little tufts of like grass and stuff. Whatever. Dirt and debris kicking up from his feet. How are we looking? Oh, that's pretty cool. Good way to start a new sketchbook, isn't it? Pink and black. Banging. Pew!